Welcome to the new moon eclipse in Sagittarius. This is the new moon eclipse in Sagittarius ritual and intentions. I'm going to go over some important things that's going with this solar lunar eclipse that involves the zodiac sign Sagittarius, how it will affect your natal chart, why you should set up your vision for 2021, a part of this ending to a new beginning and to move into a different season in your life and in my life. So let's get it in. So there's so much that is going to be occurring this coming up week. We have the new moon that's an eclipse. Saturn is moving from Capricorn into Aquarius, and Jupiter is moving into Aquarius. This is very rare, once every 12 years. So Jupiter and Saturn is conjunction, okay? When energies like this and is stacking up the way that it is, all we can do is be aware and live conscientiously, okay? The new moon eclipse makes this a super powerful week coming in, but also being conscious enough to say, do I need to focus on 2021? Do I need to relax, reset, and regroup? That's our theme, finishing out this cycle of 2021, but also being focused. All right. So you want to make sure that you are conscious of this energy in the new moon, intentions that you want to set, or wishes or goals that you would like to say and plan into this new moon. However, with the moon that goes into void, of course, after the new moon, you want to wait at least 12 hours to make your intentions or your wish or your goals. All right. With two outer planets, we've got two outer planets, which is Jupiter and Saturn, changing signs. It's a turnaround week for everybody, okay? No matter what star sign you may be or your rising sign, so you want to stay vigilant in this and stay awake. If you like to work with archangels during the new moon, those that are either you may be advanced or new or in between in your magical practice, you can bring in one of the archangels, and that archangel can be Raguel, 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 okay, who is associated with the sign of Sagittarius. Rugal is known for bringing in harmony and balance. Okay, so you can ask for his help in this area of harmony and balance. So call on him. If you're having any trouble seeing the funny side of situations, if you like to take your life in a more adventurous direction, or you need help to resolve a relationship conflict, Archangel Raguel is a great angel to work with during this energy coming in. What is the lunation in this area? Now, I've been recommending for those that are watching the channel here, welcome new subscribers alike, to understand your natal chart, okay? And finding your rising sign. And I'm going to give you the list of where your sign, your rising sign, where this particular lunation is in your house. Now, you can check your natal chart for free at cafe at astrology natal chart, no, cafeastrology.com. Cafe at astrology.com. It is free there. I'm not associated with that website at all, okay? But I just feel that you are better equipped when you learn how to do some things for yourself and understand. You can get it right there. You need to understand it for your own magical practice, all right? So let me give you a few things. Aries, this lunation sits in your 9th house, Taurus, your 8th house, Gemini, your 7th, Cancer, your 6th, Leo, your 5th, Virgo, your 4th, Libra, your 3rd, Scorpio, your second, Sagittarius, your first house, Capricorn, your 12th house, Aquarius, your 11th, and Pisces, your 10th house. Okay, so understand that this gives you an understanding of what area you may need to add to focus with this energy of this new moon and eclipse. Okay, so you're born magical. I want to talk about that. You are a magical being. You're born magical. As the year is coming to an end, I'd like to remind you that you are a magical being. Okay, and when you look back through your grimoire, your journal, where you may jot things down or flowing through the new moon, full moon cycles, jotting down your life, the chapters of your life, from the beginning of the year till finishing out the cycle of 2020. You want to look at, can you see where your dreams, your desires, your intentions have come true? That's something you want to reflect back on for the year. Can you see how you've managed to consciously create your life? The fact is that we put our intentions, energy flows, and magic happens. Where you wish, where your wishes didn't manifest, think about whether or not you really believe in your ability to make your desires, your intentions to come true, or were you too impatient or too desperate, or did you focus on what you didn't want instead of feeling the feeling of was fulfilled? Okay, that's all a part about manifestation. Just remember that everything appears and comes at a perfect time, and stunningly aligning with your soul's needs or your soul's path journey. So you have to put in to get out. Okay, put in, get out. Keep in mind that I am your guide. I'm here to share this information with you, but you, as a magical practitioner, you do the work with the new moon and full moon. But I'm guiding you in a way to doing this so that you can design a life that you truly want to live, because you are the creator of your life through what you say or what you do or what you put in or what you don't put in. Okay. Now, another area that we're working on with this new moon is we have our altar vigil, which is a community service, and working with our honey jar community service that we're doing to sweeten up matters for goals and wishes, setting up our focus. So you can go to our website. That particular service is now up and available, but very limited, at https://eclipticspiritualist7.com. Our honey community jar is up. This is my first time offering our honey community jar to those that on the World Wide Web here on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, or Facebook, where you may find me. It's normally only offered to the community locally in my state, but I was guided to open this up to those that are on the website, the YouTube channel here, and also on Patreon. So go on and dive in. Okay. Now, with this new moon, we have some questions to ask at this new moon. Now, normally we may burn Jaws paper. You can still do that if you're guided to do so, but I am proposing 3 main questions that you need to write in your diary, to chart, or if you're going outside to write. However you're led, I'm going to give you 3 questions to ask yourself, aligning yourself with this beautiful new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius. All right, so here's 3 of the questions you want to write this down. You can close caption it and you can see the questions here. This is setting your intentions with this new moon. Okay, one of the questions is this: this year, have I, which is yourself, have you lived life as the adventure it is? So this year, have you lived life as the adventure it is? If not, how can I be, or how can you be more adventurous next year? So that's the 2-part question. Okay. The second one is, what are your travel plans for the year ahead 2021? Write the wish list, write your intentions, and be very attentive on this. Don't think large as you like. Put it down. Okay? The third one is, could you further study and improve your personal or professional life? If so, what and how? What and how? So you want to look at this because we're in the Sagittarian energy, and Sagittarius is all about the educator, the education. It brings in that information of studying. Studying to show yourself approved, rightfully dividing the word of truth. Education builds you, your self-knowledge, and being a life learner. So here's the three questions. Some are two-part questions, so I'm going to go back over it again. This year, have you lived life as the adventure it is? If not, how can you be more adventurous next year in 2021? Get your planners ready, okay, and get your grimoires, just adding into that. What are your travel plans for the year ahead? Write a wish list. Number 3, could you further study and improve your personal or professional life or your spiritual life? Let's not take that out. If so, what and how? What and how? What can you do to better equip yourself in this area? If you need information from spirit realm on what areas you should focus on, what should your focus be, your vision for 2021, schedule a reading with me to get that. We are very focused on that this season in the readings, along with other readings. What should your vision be for 2021? Schedule a reading this week for that and the next week so that you are tunnel visioned on into 2021, that you're not looking to the left, you're not looking to the right, but you're looking straight ahead for you. This area is for you alone and not including, oh, my family or this. You need to send in that information for you. Now, for the ritual, okay, now that's the intentions. Now, the Sagittarius solar new moon eclipse ritual for the 14th for tomorrow, it is already up on the North Node blog underneath the website. You go underneath North Node blog, scroll down, hit ritual, and you will see it in full detail. Okay, so this total solar eclipse is a powerful point for manifestation and creation. It's opening a portal for a new and fresh energy that kickstart our lives into a new direction. So you want to pay close attention to any offerings the universe may bring you and around to you at this time. The eclipse gives us a destined event and pushes us further along into our path. All right. So I'm not going to go into full detail, long scriptive of the ritual. You need to go to the website to see it so you can work it. But the ritual is best done between the 14th and the 15th and the 21st and the 22nd during the winter solstice, which that is coming up a little bit apart, a little bit going into the following week. So we will have some information on the winter solstice. Okay. Now keep in mind that I am your guide. I am a teacher, but most of all, I'm a guide. So you can tweak this whatever way you want. There's no wrong or right way. You want to hear from within. But I do encourage you to do this, and I encourage you to join the Honey Community Jar community service on the altar. On my altar, it's not something sent out. Let me be clear. It is done on my altar. Okay, you send in your intentions, sweeten up some matters. All right. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of this as well. Last time we did have an eclipse on the later part of November, which was the full moon in November the 30th. Okay. However, you want to make sure that you are not doing a spiritual bath during the eclipse. Okay. We do not want to do spiritual baths during the eclipses. Okay. Now, that is my advice. You can do as you will. It's a suggestion. is something that I don't encourage because it's kind of toxic with everything going on in the hemisphere and planets covering one another. You don't get a cleanse during that. They're covering and then they're moving like that. So if you do a spiritual bath, it should be afterwards, 72 hours afterwards, or before the eclipse. That's my suggestion. Do as you will. I know I'm going to get a lot of questions on that, but you can do your own research on that. Moving right along. You want to make sure with your rituals that you have your cleansing tools. That can be your sage, your Palo Santo, ammonia, whatever you may use as your cleansing tools. A couple of things I have listed is a meditation that's on the ritual. You want to add a candle of your choice. Preferably, it should be just a clean, clear white candle. But if you're guided to go with another color, you may do that. I am suggesting white only. All right. Now there's a couple of things you're going to be doing. It's called a brew. Okay, so we're doing a brew. So I got some items that you're going to be adding to your brew. It could be citrus slices, cinnamon sticks, bay leaves, rosemary, thyme, sage, mint, flower petals, dried or fresh, cloves, a star anise, a vanilla bean, ginger, chamomile, buds, lavender, so much more that I have listed. A minimum of 3 of those items, not all of those items. You can get it at any local botanica, farmers market, grocery store. These items are very hands-on. Water, saucepan, pen, and paper. All right. You are creating a sacred brew. Okay. You're going to gently heat it, simmer on the stove. The brew is not what? Consumptional. So you're not going to consume this. All right. So in saying that, you're going to cleanse your aura. I'm going to repeat one of the mantras for that. And then I'm going to have you suggest that you go to the website and look at the ritual. You also want to subscribe to the website so that way you're getting the rituals, you're getting all of this wonderful information ahead of time. This information was sent out a few days ago, but subscribe to the website so that you're getting our wonderful emails and blog newsletter information. Okay, so I'm going to recite one of the flowy cleansing aura mantras. All right, and then you're gonna go to the website and look at the rest. I cleanse and release the past and all that weighs heavy on my soul. I let go of all the baggage I have collected this year and in years past, and I ask for it to be released and returned to the earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am now cleansed. I am now at peace. I am now connected and rooted to source. I am light, I am love, and I am powerful being of divinity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's one of the mantras that I recited, and I have 2 more mantras to recite in the ritual, and then you're going to go through the whole option of going through setting up your information for a vision for 2020 and being drawn to doing this ritual if you're guided to do so. But why not? It will change your life. You get in, you get something out. Okay? So, in saying that, complete the ritual, complete the intentions, have a wonderful, happy solar eclipse in Sagittarius, this new moon energy. Join our honey community service that is up on the website. Is 1414. The cost per insert into the jar. Okay, and you do get a photo and those things within a week of the service. I do not post it service as the service is taking place because, in my opinion, as a practitioner, it messes with the energy. I don't believe in posting. That's me. I don't believe in posting visual work in process or altar work in process. Okay, I don't believe in that. That's something that I do not do. Okay, so in saying that, Have a wonderful, wonderful solar eclipse in Sagittarius. Do the work. Also, contact me for this coming up week for intuitive readings that would change your life, that you're focused on your vision for 2021. It's very important to set up yourself for your life. We do not go by the seat of our pants on things. We create and design a life that you want to live, okay? Hit that wiggly bell there down below, ding dong ding, to make sure you're getting the daily fresh readings, schedule intuitive work, readings, schedule spell work with me as well. Contact me for diagnostic readings for areas in your life so we can correct it as well. You are a spiritual being living in a human experience. Have a wonderful solar eclipse in Sagittarius. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.